Here is a simple JEE questions, MCQ type, more than one option correct. And the question is related to certain characteristics of aquaresia. Of course, the question is, with reference to aquaresia, choose the correct options. And as usual, 4 options are given, A, B, C, D, and we have to analyze each option and select the correct option. We have to mark that the word options, S plural is given. That means more than one option may be correct. And actually, when we analyze, we find here that there is a likelihood of different options being correct over here, which may be more than one. So let us analyze the option. The option A states aquaresia is prepared by mixing concentrated HCl and concentrated nitric acid in 3:1 volume by volume, that is V by V ratio. Of course, this is correct. That is how aquaresia is prepared. So we can definitely say that option A is correct. Now, when we move to option B, reaction of gold with aquaresia produces an anion having Au in the +3 oxidation state. If we recall, we find that aquaresia reacts with gold and produces chloroarate ion, tetrachloroarate ion, where gold is in the +3 oxidation state, and therefore this is also correct. If we move to the option C, we find reaction of gold with aquaresia produces NO2 in the absence of air. Now you have to mark the word absence of air. In absence of air, when the gold reacts with aquaresia, you cannot get NO2. That is the higher oxidation state of nitrogen. Rather, we get nitric oxide, NO, and therefore option C is incorrect. And finally, the option D states that the yellow color of aquaresia is due to the presence of NOCl and Cl2. Right? It's correct. Why? Because there is an interaction of HCl and HNO3. HNO3 is an oxidizing agent. And as a result of these reactions, chemical reaction, you get NOCl, nitrosyl chloride, and chlorine is given. And because of the nitrosyl chloride and chlorine, the mixture of nitric acid and hydrochloric acid in the ratio of 3:1, termed as aquaresia, becomes yellow. That's correct. So we find that the correct statements about the different options given here is at option A, B, and D. Option A, option B, and option D, as we have discussed. So we can definitely put up the right answers here as option A correct, option B is also correct, option D is also correct, and option C is incorrect. Now we should get something more about the reactions relating to aquaresia and relating to this question. Here are the details of different statements as we have marked and learned earlier. The statement at option B, this is the reaction. You get chloroauric acid where chloroaurate ion, tetrachloride ion, which is the gold is in the +3 oxidation state. And the statement at C is incorrect because you get NO and not NO2. Similarly, statement D is correct. The yellow color is due to the formation of nitrosyl chloride. Well, this is, even though a simple question, but it's quite important so far as different competitive examinations are concerned. Okay, thank you. Please do subscribe to our channel.